Hello, everybody. We are recording Ms. Robinson. She is an AMS teacher, and we're going to ask her questions, so she'll give me some answers. Question number one. What advice would give to you as your teenage life?
The advice that I would give to my teenage self is to study harder. As a teenager, just like you guys, I like to play around in class a lot, talk a lot. I had too much mouth for my own good. Now that I look back, I would have applied myself more in school so that I would have had a higher GPA, so that I would have been eligible for more scholarships for college.
Okay. Question number two. Who were your mentors?
My mentors, I have a lot of mentors. Right now, one of my biggest mentors would have to be my colleagues, the people that I work with on a daily basis. Working with Ms. Bacon, she's worked in education a lot longer than I have, so gaining from her knowledge. Working with Ms. Williams, she has a fresh and exciting way of looking at things. So my mentors are my colleagues, the people I work with on a day-to-day basis.
Question number three. Did you join any organization in college and why?
I did not join any Greek sororities in college. I did join the pep societies, I was involved in the talent shows. I was involved in the drama club and things that supported the school spirit, such as the pep club and just anything that was going to be fun and bubbly. I did those type things.
What was on your mind when you went to college?
What was on my mind when I went to college? Getting out my mother's house, leaving, growing up, being independent, seeing what I could do. I didn't have a curfew anymore. I didn't have to clean up or have rules. So my whole aspect of college was just going to college. And then once I got in school, then I realized, wait a minute, I got to grow up and start maturing. And so it didn't take me long after I hit the college campus to realize I had to buckle down and do my work.
What did your childhood affect what you do today in education?
My grandmother is a teacher. My grandmother taught for 38 years. She loved children. She loved education. One of the key things that affect what I do now, my brothers, my god brothers I grew up with, they struggled in school, especially middle school. They struggled in reading. And it was hard for them because they felt like kids and teachers put them down. So one of my key things is I never want to make a child feel less than important because they don't perform academically as well as somebody else. Now, I get you about your behavior, but your academics, we need to build up our kids. So seeing how my brothers struggle, I wanted to join an educational field so that I could help students who were like my brothers.
Did you know what to work in?
Say it again now?
Did you know what to work in?
As far as what field to work in? I worked in adult education, and then I worked in middle school, and the two, I love adult education, but I think the best fit for my personality is working in middle school.
Okay. What education have you received in order to do what you are doing?
My education is on the wall here. I graduated from Wayne County High School, that's in Jessup. I attended Fort Valley State. I have my undergrad from Westland College, and I have my master's from Georgia State University College. And Georgia State College and University.
What was your favorite, what was your favorite subject in school?
Oh goodness, my favorite subject was English. I love to write, I love to read, I love just everything about English language arts. I loved it. I love creating assignments. I love English language arts. So that would be my favorite subject.
Well, you're from which region?
I'm from Southeast Georgia, and how that affects my process as a teacher is that I lived in a small town, and living in a small town, maybe you have choices of schools. If I don't like this school, I can go to this school. Well, in a small town, you really had to, with one school, one middle school, one high school, a couple of elementary schools, that you were focused as far as getting your work done. Now, I talked a lot and I played a lot, but when it came down to my class time, I really had to focus. So being the type teacher that says, okay, when it's time to laugh and laugh, we're gonna laugh, but when it's time to get focused and get our work done, that's one of the things that my childhood gave to me, is that I understood that being in a small town that I was in, that I had to get it because nobody else was gonna give it to me.
Last question. What degree in college did you accomplish?
My degree that I graduated in is marketing. I have a marketing degree. Then I went through the TAP program to become a teacher. And so my actual degree is in marketing, but my master's is in middle grade education.
Dear Ms. Robinson, thank you for letting us interview you. We had a great time interviewing you. Some things we heard and learned about your life were very interesting. Thanks from Jayla Wood, City Washington, and Cassandra.
You guys are so welcome.